Good evening.
On 31 August
Tonight,
2010,
I'd like to talk to you
President
about the
Barack
end of our combat
Obama
mission in
addressed
Iraq,
the nation describing
the
the
ongoing
closure
security
in Iraq.
challenges we face, and the need to rebuild our nation here at home. Now, it's time to turn the page.
While most of our efforts had been focused on counterinsurgency operations, a new enemy would arise in the wake of crumbling terrorist networks: the undead. This, of course, would give a whole new meaning to the current campaign in Iraq, Operation New Dawn, sharing a common theme with one of the greatest zombie films of our time, Dawn of the Dead. While U.S. forces have maintained a strong emphasis on civil capacity and humanitarian aid, the main purpose of these operations are to rebuild Iraq. But the zombie threat has been developing even more rapidly than ever.
Hold on, real quick. Hey, somebody tell me what your number one concern for tonight is.
While U.S. forces work tirelessly trying to provide the Iraqi people with proper medical staff and resources, the Iraqis still appear to have a difficult time adapting to defeating the zombie outbreak within Iraq. Water sanitation levels still remain low, and an unprecedented number of undomesticated animals roam freely throughout the operational environment. Poor water levels and wild rabid animals are suspected to be the roots of the outbreak. Dead animal carcasses, as well as animal-to-animal interaction, are a clear indicator that type A zombie diseases are rampant throughout southern Iraq. The unsanitized water in Iraq, especially running from the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, serves as a reservoir for type F zombie diseases. Forces, especially health subject matter experts, continue to emphasize to Iraqis to sanitize this water as much as possible and to avoid at all costs from practicing unsanitary acts in the main water sources, such as bathing or defecating. The strategy to defeat the plague, which catalyzes zombie outbreaks, is definitely a top priority, but not bulletproof. While we continue to improve our efforts at defeating zombies before animation, we've learned that educating others of the stages as they develop is very important. Stage 1. Infection. The initial symptoms can easily be perceived as those who have been experiencing the common cold or influenza. Medical personnel alone are the only ones qualified to make those assessments. Be wary of dogs in the AO, and be wary of your soldiers who consider themselves dog lovers, as these individuals are the ones who have more recently fallen prey to type A animation. It is the exposure from dead carcasses that spreads type A, and while our soldiers have known to stay away from these dogs, live dogs exposed to this strain of the disease have continued to approach our soldiers. This is why our soldiers have been given the order to kill all dogs on the spot. USFI has maintained its posture with regards to soldiers that have been pronounced as infected, which is the standing order to be eliminated on the spot as well. Stage 2. Reanimation. If a soldier appears to be unenergetic, it is very possible he is tired from trite, uninterrupted deployment routines, or a zombie. Have the former consult counseling either through resiliency, leadership, a chaplain, or in the case of the latter, putting him down by destroying his brain. Stage 3. Active zombie. While it has been much easier for U.S. personnel to differentiate zombies within our own fighting force, a challenge for U.S. forces has been to identify zombies among the populace. According to doctrine, they are to be described as having almost no body fat, or typically its clothing is either heavily damaged or missing. Although U.S. forces have had much success with these descriptions, This has also worked against us, as several Iraqis are impoverished, have very little clothing, and maintain a lean appearance. Stage 3 must be amended so as to account for zombies of all social demographics. Stage 4. Neutralize zombies. It has been decided burning zombies is the definitive way to completely neutralize them. The only improve for Stage 4 would be to emphasize more burn locations throughout Iraq. Caution. Zombies are attracted to fire.